There is an assumption many thoughtful people carry without ever saying it out loud, that clarity should come first.
And decisions should follow. That if they wait long enough, think carefully enough, or pray deeply enough,
certainty will eventually arrive. And when it does, action will feel obvious. For many high-achieving people, that assumption feels responsible, even wise. But it is not always how clarity works. In most areas of life, clarity is treated as a prerequisite. People gather information, they assess options, they try to reduce risk. So when it comes to relationships, the same approach is applied. Wait until it feels clear.
Wait until doubt disappears. Wait until the decision feels safe. The problem is that relationships do not offer the kind of clarity people are waiting for. Not before choice is made. When people say they are waiting for clarity, they are often waiting for one of three things: a feeling of certainty, a sense of peace that removes tension, or confirmation that choosing will not cost them something important. But clarity in relationships rarely arrives as certainty. It arrives as understanding, and understanding often follows action, not contemplation. For many people, waiting does not make things clearer. It makes things familiar. They learn how to manage the uncertainty. They adapt to the discomfort. They organize their lives around not knowing. Over time, the question does not disappear. It simply becomes quieter, not because it has been answered, but because it has been postponed. If people look honestly at other areas of their lives, a pattern often emerges. Many decisions only made sense after they were taken: changing careers, relocating, ending something that no longer fit, starting something without guarantees. Clarity did not precede those decisions. It followed them, not immediately, but gradually. Relationships feel different because the cost feels personal. Professional decisions can be reframed. Relational decisions feel permanent. People are not just choosing an outcome. They feel they are choosing a future version of themselves.
So hesitation feels safer than commitment. Waiting feels less risky than choosing. But safety and clarity are not the same thing.
For those who are faith-informed, this expectation can deepen. There is often a belief that God will make the path unmistakably clear before action is required. But throughout Scripture, clarity is often revealed in obedience, not before it. Trust is not built by waiting for certainty. It is built by acting responsibly with what is already known. The discomfort people feel is not always confusion. Sometimes it is the weight of responsibility. Choosing means owning the outcome. Waiting allows responsibility to remain abstract. But responsibility deferred does not disappear. It simply stretches the decision across time. Clarity is not the absence of doubt. It is the ability to act without self-betrayal. It is knowing what matters enough to choose, even when certainty is incomplete. Many people are not lacking clarity. They are waiting for permission to choose without guarantees. But clarity is often something people grow into, not something they receive. It arrives as decisions are lived, not imagined. And recognizing that order can change how long someone waits.